Pokémon has been around for decades, evolving with every new generation. Each one brings new regions, new Pokémon, and new mechanics that change how the game is played. In this video, we're going through every Pokémon generation, looking at what makes each one unique and how the series has grown over time. Generation 1. This is where it all began, introducing the world to the original 151 Pokémon in the Kanto region. Games like Red and Blue established the core mechanics, including catching, battling, and trading. It set the foundation for everything that followed, with simple designs and a focus on exploration and discovery that defined the identity of the series. Generation 2. This generation expanded the world with the Johto region and added 100 new Pokémon. It introduced breeding, day and night cycles, and held items, making the gameplay feel deeper and more alive. The ability to travel back to Kanto after completing Johto made it especially memorable and ambitious for its time. Generation 3. Set in the Hoenn region, this generation brought a major visual upgrade with full-color graphics on the Game Boy Advance. It introduced abilities and natures, adding more strategy to battles. Double battles also appeared for the first time, changing how players approached combat. Generation 4. This generation moved the series onto the Nintendo DS with the Sinnoh region. It introduced online trading and battling, allowing players around the world to connect. The physical and special move split added a new layer of depth, making battles more balanced and strategic. Generation 5. Taking place in the Unova region, this generation focused heavily on story and introduced a completely new Pokédex until the postgame. It featured animated sprites and a more cinematic feel. The narrative was more mature, exploring ideas about truth, ideals, and the relationship between humans and Pokémon. Generation 6. This generation marked the transition to full 3D graphics in the Kalos region. It introduced Mega Evolution, allowing certain Pokémon to temporarily transform into stronger forms during battle. Fairy type was also added, reshaping type balance and countering previously dominant types. Generation 7. Set in the Alola region, this generation replaced traditional gyms with island trials, giving the structure a fresh feel. It introduced regional forms, where familiar Pokémon had new appearances and types. Z-moves provided powerful one-time attacks that could turn the tide of battle. Generation 8. This generation took place in the Galar region and introduced Dynamax and Gigantamax forms, where Pokémon grow massive during battles. It also marked the series' move onto the Nintendo Switch, bringing a more open and expansive world. The wild area allowed free camera movement and visible Pokémon roaming in the overworld. Generation 9. Set in the Paldea region, this generation embraced a fully open-world design where players can explore freely without a fixed path. It introduced terastallization, which changes a Pokémon's type during battle and adds new strategic possibilities. Multiple story paths allowed players to progress in different ways, making the experience more flexible than ever before. From the simple beginnings in Kanto to the open-world design of Paldea, each generation has added something new while keeping the core experience the same.